The echo of apologies the wind howled through the trees, whispering secrets only the night could hear. In the dim glow of the lantern, Elena stood alone on the porch, her fingers trembling as she clutched a letter she had written 100 times in her mind, but only now found the courage to put on paper. "Forgive me, my love," she whispered, her breath forming small clouds in the crisp evening air. It had been months since that night, months since their world shattered with a single argument. Words hurled in anger, the kind neither could take back, cut deeper than either had anticipated. Leo had left, slamming the door behind him, the silence that followed louder than any shout. Elena had always been stubborn. Pride kept her from calling, from writing, from walking the few blocks to his apartment. And yet, every day, she thought of him, wondered if he was thinking of her, wondered if he would ever forgive her, if they could ever repair what had been broken. The letter in her hand felt heavier than it should. The weight of all the unsaid things, of all the regrets, bore down on her. She read it again for the 1,000th time. "Leo, I've been a fool. I let my pride speak for me that night, and I drove you away when all I wanted was to hold you closer. Every day since then has been a reminder of what we lost. Forgive me, my love. Forgive the stubbornness that kept me silent for so long. I miss you. I miss us. Yours always, Elena." The last sentence felt like a promise, a vow she had broken and now desperately wanted to keep. With a sigh, Elena folded the letter, placed it in the envelope, and sealed it. She glanced at the moon, half hidden behind clouds, as if it, too, was uncertain of its place in the sky. She hesitated, the envelope still in her hand. Could she send it? Would it even matter after all this time? Before she could second-guess herself, she tucked the letter in her coat pocket, grabbed her keys, and walked down the steps. This wasn't just about the letter anymore. It was about facing him, looking into his eyes, and saying the words she had kept hidden for so long. "Forgive me, my love." The wind carried her whispered apology as she walked into the night, hoping it wasn't too late.